Dobra. Jesteśmy przy tej studni. O nie, Loki znowu.
Oathbreaker,
Nie
I
wierzę.
did to you what you did to my son. This is only fair.
And Sutungar, what of him?
Don't blame me for your own lack of character. You stole the mead.
For the safety of my people, Loki. For
Dokładnie.
Asgard, for Vanir, for all of Asgard.
But not for Jotnar. Not for me.
Idź się
You let the
popłacz.
Jotnar
Idź
into
jeszcze wilka
Asgard.
wyruchaj.
So many dead, all so you could smuggle in your son.
He was not safe here. They knew what he was and knew what he would become. Just as you do.
I swore to you I would not harm him. That is the truth.
That is the truth now. But how it will gnaw at you, knowing that to kill my son will undo your
Czemu wszystkie,
doom.
większość postaci mnie już tu zaczyna wkurzać?
Release Fenrir or I swear I will kill you here.
Mam nadzieję, że ta
now.
gra się szybko
You
skończy.
are out of favors, Trickster.
Już ja mam do niej jakby
You're
takiej
welcome to try.
siły i chęci czasami. No, bije się z Lokim. Lokowiście.
Why wait till Ragnarok when you can die now?
Okej, i dziwnie strasznie.
You meant to have me killed. I will never forgive that.
Oho, oho.
You might be the strongest, but I was ever the quicker one.
No i co, że byłeś quicker, jak przegrywasz teraz ficker?
Let's see if you fight as well as you lie.
No, 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 no. O kurde. Udało mu się.
When my son is loosed from his bondage, he will ravage all of Asgard.
Dlaczego mi zeszło?
No quarter this time, Loki. You have gone too far.
Ty kamera nie wyrabia, nie?
Curse you, Loki.
Masz,
We were like
gnoju.
brothers once.
To nie było trudne. Z takim poziomem to już... W ogóle zabiłem tu jakiegoś kamiennego
Are you
misia.
finished?
On miał poziom 400, znaczy mod 400, ja go zabiłem na moim poziomie 250 coś tam.
Your own distrust has undone
Easy.
you. Now go. And do not show your face again.
I cannot be other than who I am. All this was fated. All this will happen again.
But you will not be here to see it.
Don't
Nara!
be so sure of that. The game is not over. The game is never over.
Ja pierdzielę, w rybę się zmienił. Dobra.
To who knows what mischief. But I will not see him again soon.
Chodźmy do tej studni, oddajmy ten miodowy miód i będzie miodnie tej lasce, bo ona też go trochę chciała. Nie wiem po co, nie obchodzi mnie to. Ważne, że mi pomoże. Tylko o to mi tu chodzi. Chodźmy do tej studni Mimira. Nic więcej nie chcę. Tylko żeby nie było Ragnaroku, chociaż wiemy, że to nie jest możliwe. Znaczy, żeby Odyn nie zginął, znaczy Havi. Ale wiemy, że to też może nie być możliwe, ale zobaczymy. Jak mężczyźni prawdziwi dżentelmeni, zejdźmy po schodach. O, jest tu, ona już stoi. Czy to jest jego głowa?
As soon as you can. The probabilities lead us here. The calculations give us hope.
Speaking with someone?
Ooo, to wygląda
Do you
jak
have the
jabłuszko.
I do. Must I drink it now?
Not yet. For once you drink, your hugur will take flight and be ever fixed. Drink only when the hour of your death approaches.
Then why are we here?
When Ragnarok has come and gone, this place will remain.
Wow!
Remain and remember.
Wise Mimir, keeper of the well, give me your counsel.
You who seek immortality may find it within these waters. But there is a price.
As always.
Zawsze jest jakaś
The
cena.
mead is not magic alone. It requires the sacred waters of Mimir's well to ferment into its final state.
Before you take these waters, you must infuse them with the blood of the Asher. To remember you, it must know you. Surrender a part of yourself to the waters that nourish the world tree. Only then will you have that which you desire.
Cenę zapłaci Mirgard. Jak to mam nie ocalić? Znam cenę mądrości.
You yourself have lost much for wisdom. Beheaded by those who did not value your learning.
My Hugur is here. That is all that matters. I have learned to live incomplete, as will you.
And if I make this sacrifice, what then?
While death and ruin rage all around, the world tree will keep you. Your body will die,
Masakra. Dziwnie
but
to
your
wygląda.
Hugur will live on here. In time, you will be born anew, into a new world birthed from the ashes of the old.
Okej.
Do you vouch for this strangeness?
I must believe it, for there is one I love dearly who depends upon it.
And there is no other way.
None.
It seems I have no choice.
You never did.
No to let's do it.
How much would you sacrifice to be freed of fate's shackles? Would you give your tongue, your hand, your sight?
No i straci
Give all
oko,
that
nie?
and more.
No właśnie. Jezu, pokazali to, nie wierzę.
It is done.
The sacrifice has been made. Whosoever drinks of the mead, the world tree will remember them.
And you? What is your sacrifice?
My liberty. Sutungur and Gunlother will not forgive this trespass. They will hunt me now to the edges of the 9 worlds.
What are they to you?
We ruled together for a time, a noble triad, as father, mother, and the sacred voice. 6 times we tried to blunt the fangs of Ragnarok, and 6 times we failed. The mead was our 7th. But they feared how it might change the humans for the worse, so they locked it away and banished me from Utgardr. By your efforts, you have returned to me what is mine. The ashes of my husband. He made his own sacrifice for knowledge. With a few changes to this mead, I may undo old sorrows.
Okej.
Do as you will. I've had my fill of this cursed realm.
Bright mind, heart's ease. Beloved, I will not fail you again.
Saga o śniegach.
My work here is done. Now to Asgard to save my people.
A, no to możemy od razu się tam... Ja nie chcę pobudki. Nie ma tutaj jakiegoś bliższego tego? Naprawdę? Naprawdę? Muszę tak zapierdzielać? No dobra, to się przenieśmy do tego drzewa węża. Czyli ona nie... Myślałem, że ona chce coś złego zrobić, a ona to po prostu dla męża zrobiła i tyle. No. Spoko. Spodziewałem się czegoś gorszego, nie? A tu dla mężulka to tam... jeden pies. Chodź tu, Reniferererze. Zawieź mnie do Jotunheimu. Znaczy do Asgardu, Boże. W Jotunheimie jesteśmy. A tu co mamy za tajemnicę? Może coś fajnego? Wow, a co to?
I'll free you, I promise. I'll find the key to this lock. Scummy, speak to me.
Klucz będzie gdzieś tutaj.
Brush. Perhaps this hunter does not live alone.
Intruder! Die, Aki!
Na górze.
Woman's airbrush. Perhaps this hunter does not live alone.
My throat in the night? I'll split you! Get out of my house!
The key to the cage outside.
I'll free you, I promise. I'll find the key to this lock.
Już znalazłem.
Free to go. My love, I knew you'd come for me.
Nie było to
Your
trudne.
husband, is he dead?
He'll trouble us no more.
And we can claim the house that's...
Takie zdrady. Rozumiem. Rozumiem.
Begin life again.
Kochanka se znalazła. Oj tam hej, mnie już tu nie ma, nara. Ja już nic tu więcej nie chcę robić. Ja do Jotunheim i elo. No tak, muszę wejść tu na górę. Kochewa! Myślałem, że tu będzie jakaś kurde linka czy coś. Linka, waginka, tu nawet nie ma linki, waginki. Masakra. Niby tak raszuję tego asasina szybko, już tylko cyk, cyk, cyk. Tylko po drodze jakieś tam czasem zrobię tajemnicę. Cały czas tylko tą fabułę, no ale zobaczcie ile tego tu jest, to jest masakra, więc... To mi się bardziej dłuży niż w Odyssei, nie? Bo w Odyssei jakoś było tak fajnie rozwiązane tymi dialogami, że sobie mogłem wybierać, słuchać. Jakoś to było fajnie złożone, że fajnie się nawet tego słuchało, a tu... Tak mi się dłuży i tak jakoś mnie ta historia nie wciąga. Niby oglądałem Wikingów i było fajnie, ale jakoś Valhalla nie robi mi takich... W ogóle w tej Valhalli nie czuję, że jestem asasinem, nie? To już taka kwestia druga. Może Assassin Mirage będzie lepszy. Z Basimem. Zobaczymy. No, jeszcze 3400 expa. Wracamy do Asgardu, zobaczymy co się stanie. Jakaś finałowa walka z Lokim. Czy się obudzę i finał będzie kiedy indziej, kiedy zdobędę znowu kolejną roślinę. To jest Ubisoft, to jest wszystko możliwe. Ja jestem przepowiadaczem przyszłości. Naprawdę.
Come, settle your mind and tell me what you have seen.
Strange things, Valka. I'm learning much and seeing more than my mind can understand.
Go on.
In Jotunheim, I sought and found a mead of incredible power. It promised me a strange effect. To drink it would deliver me from death, shield me from the destruction of Ragnarok. By this mead, I hope to live beyond my own death, well into the future.
Fascinating. Was that your final vision?
I
Nie,
have not ended, not yet.
pewnie jeszcze będzie jedna.
Something compels me to return to Asgard.
The elixir is ready when you are.
To jest kolejny? A, to mogę dalej, tak? To nie... No to kurde, to czemu mnie wyjebało, no? Jak mogę dalej, to biorę dalej, nie? To chcę dalej. No, atak wręcz... Dobra. Wróć do Asgardu. Chcę do Asgardu. Czyli jednak nie trzeba. Zakończmy sobie tą historię wizji, bo naprawdę. W prawdziwym świecie musimy jeszcze Sigurda odzyskać, Fulkę zabić. Jeszcze trzy rejony są do przejęcia. Masakra. Jeszcze tak plus minus 12 odcinków. I powinno być koniec. Dobra, wracajmy do Asgardu. Dobrze, już nie muszę biegać za tymi roślinami, że już wszystko mamy. No i jest Asgard. To?
The Nornir told me you'd be here. The cord is forged. Gleipnir, I call it.
Gleipnir. A to ten, krasnolud.
I'll wager there's a good story behind that wound.
A tale for another time. Thank you for this.
When you bind the beast, spare no loose ends.
Aha, bo
The
musimy
cord will
Fenrira
stretch or shrink to
związać.
fit your needs.
How tightly will it hold? The beast may resist.
The more you tighten the cord, the stronger it will hold and the greater it will hurt, till the beast is rooted to the ground.
Thank you, Ivaldi. You may go.
You mean from Asgard, do you not? My debt to you is paid in full?
Yes, as promised.
Thank you, Harvey. I did not expect you to remember.
No widzisz?
Where will you go next?
Under the mountains of Svartalfheim. Our mountains. To free the earth's riches. For this is what I know best.
$700 metrów. Gdzie to jest? O chuj. Nie ma jakiejś szybciej drogi. Porozmawiaj z Tyrem. Może gdzieś tu jest łutęg. Przydałby się łutęg. Nie ma łutęg? Nie wiem, nie zobaczę łutęg. Jestem wysoko. Łoszpik. Chyba widzę łutęg. Tak, jest łutęg. Tu stąd mogę zaskoczyć. To zeskoczmy sobie. I płyńmy na tą wyspę. Okowy losu. Porozmawiaj z Tyrem. Chętnie z nim porozmawiam. Tyra w ogóle tu widzieliśmy? Nie widzieliśmy jeszcze tego giganta Tyra, nie? Nie, no nie było go tu. Tora widzieliśmy tą. Zapomniałem nazwy, imienia. Na coś na F. I tyle. Więcej nikogo tu nie widziałem. Dam jeszcze tych jego kolegów, no. No i fochającego się Lokiego, że mu chce zabić jego dziecko. Dobra. Czuję, że to będzie koniec epickiej przygody Javiego. W tym odcinku sobie dokończymy. W następnym już wracamy do rzeczywistości. I robimy wszystko do końca. Ratujemy Sigurda, zabijamy Fulkę. Sigurd się nas będzie bał. My dalej będziemy O kurde. Zapomniałem imienia mojej miłości. Tak to jest, jak się raszuje wszystko. Jak ona miała? Fjorda? Nie.
Tyr! Are you near?
Zapomniałem. Dobra, nieważne. Wiecie, o kogo chodzi. Sigurdowi odwali. Nie będzie już naszym bracholem. Skoczy w przepaść. Jego miłość stanie się naszą miłością. Eivor odejdzie od wikingów, stanie się ukrytym i będzie, kurde, mistrzem asasinów, asasińskich walhalowców. Koniec.
Harvey, you're a balm to
A
my
nie, to ten
eyes.
jest tyrem, dobra.
What happened to yours?
A sacrifice for something greater. Is the wolf nearby?
Yes, but he's grown. I have kept him company, but he's consumed by a sadness I cannot understand.
Regrettable but necessary. I knew from the start this wolf brought ill tidings.
From the start it was a kind creature. But our mistrust and cruelty have robbed the poor wolf of its sweetness and life.
Would it be a kindness to kill it then?
We are past the time for such mercy. This wolf has power now that would test our strengths combined. I fear he is possessed of a power that renders him ever living.
Then we will offer him a different fate. This cord is unbreakable. You must convince him to wear it. It will act as a leash, whose magic will signal that he is safely secured. An assurance to the Aesir who fear him. A beacon, that is all. No harm will befall the poor Fenrir.
No ten Tyn tak na nas teraz dziwnie patrzy, nie wiem czemu.
Fenrir, yes. You know the creature's name. Did Loki tell you?
He did. It is a fine name.
Yes. Dweller of the Fens. An apt name for his current fate.
Nie podoba mi się to.
Fenrir! A good word has come!
Ouu, jaki wielki. I gada.
I wish you well, Great Wolf. But a fear still hangs over Asgard. The Aesir worry about your growing size and strength.
Wow. No jest duży.
What do they have to be afraid of, old friend?
Harvey brings a collar fashioned by the dwarves. A beacon that we may track from a distance to know where you roam. Wear this, and you may live and thrive in Asgard without worry.
I smell something sour.
Wear the collar, or return to Jotunheimer. There's no third way.
Son of Loki, have I not treated you with kindness? We are bonded, you and I. And as I trust my king, so you may trust me. Open your mouth. As a pledge of faith, you may take my hand if I am untrue.
Fair.
Be swift, Harvey.
Chyba bo odgryzie rękę.
It burns.
Harvey?
Lies.
Unbind him!
O. No i Tyr straci rękę.
Fendweller!
No.
Here you die.
Nieprawda.
Deceiver. Brothers will fight one another. Kill one another.
You speak in riddles.
The home of the gods turns red. Red with gore.
Masz w dupę. Tam boli najbardziej. Albo tu. W ręce. Znaczy w łapy. O, zakopuje się. dostaję go tak... Kurde! No kurde, przecież dostałeś. Ale ma dziwne hitboxy ten Fenrir. Nie mogę wyczuć. Tylko w nogi mogę walić. Dziwne strasznie. Łatwiej mi się tego niedźwiedzia biło. O kurde, nie mam. Ale cię zwiążę, będzie cię mocniej bolało. Mocniej się zaciśnie.
Will be an age of storms, an age of wolves.
Where did you hear these words of prophecy?
Ła. No bij go! Nawet nie mogę. No nie uciekaj. O Boże, patyk wziął. On chce aportować. A ja nie chcę. Nie chcę twojego patyku. Myśl, traf w te nogi. Okej, to bolało. No, chodź tu, kurwa. No nie wierzę. A! Ale dziwna, ulana walka, naprawdę. Ale mnie tam gryziesz, ale mnie gryziesz. Ała, ale boli z daleka, ała. Kto to wymyślał, żeby mi tylko w nogi walić? No nie mogę. Dajcie mi go już związać. O, dziękuję. No co, rozumiem, że jeszcze raz.
Then comes the second great sorrow, when the Havi goes to fight the wolves.
How do you know these things?
This is the tale I tell myself each night in the cold and dark, before I sleep and dream of tasting your flesh.
Ło, ale skoczył bydlak. Ło, no teraz siadło. Jakby się tak cały czas nie ruszał, to by było spoko. No byłaś, to jeszcze raz tak dostaniesz. Fuck. Biega jak szatan. Wiąż ostatni raz. W odbyt mu wsać ten sznur. No i związany. Leżeć było. Sprawdź co z tyrem. No, niezręcznie się zrobiło. Sorry, tyr.
I could not strike the killing blow. All my oaths remain unbroken.
Anyone lesser would have succumbed to his hatred.
Jak on
If
teraz
I
będzie
could have
fapał?
done this any other way.
There was no other way, Harvey. Our fates are fixed.
Fate, I know. You made a great sacrifice on my behalf.
It was not for you.
Do not think your kindness has made you a new friend, lord of imbeciles. I will kill you, all of you, gorging on Aesir flesh.
You may strike the final blow, son of Loki. But I will savor my years of freedom before we meet again.
Co to za kamienie latają?
Come, old friend. The healing hands of Freya can help you.
Zostałem go tak związanego, bez jedzenia, bez wody, bez niczego? Barbarzyństwo trochę. Zaraz się peta do nich, kurde, odezwie. Nie, zobaczcie na tego biednego pieska zrobionego z pikseli. On też ma prawo żyć.
Have you come to say what I fear?
Not to say,
Aha.
but to show a vision of the times to come. None living or dead now equal our heavy in arrogance. To believe that you could remake your fate thus.
For all your efforts, for all your struggles, the threads of fate still bind you as tightly as ever.
And yet, from this pattern, a single strand escapes the fray and stubbornly clings to the weave. Aesir, Vanir, your doom will come. The earth will shake, the sun will die. Jötnar will stalk your streets as fire rains upon your heads. And the great wolf Fenrir will feast upon your blood. But you have found a way to live beyond this terror.
Let it flow.
To cheat your death.
From the life tree we go, to the life tree we shall one day return.
Mind and spirit will surge to a time far beyond your own. To a time in which you shall be reborn.
None may follow. Loki least of all. It is done. Time to face our end.
To jest chyba zapowiedź tego dodatku, nie? Świt Ragnaroku czy coś takiego. Nie wiem jak ten drugi dodatek się odzywa. I na pewno niego nie zagram. Nie, bo nie mam. Oszukać przeznaczenie, zadanie zakończone. No i co teraz? Ukończono wątek Asgardu, los Boga Bogów.
This was not my day to die.
Aha, czyli mogę sobie teraz stąd wyjść, tak? Nic tu już więcej nie ma. No nie. No to pobudka. Jeszcze zdążymy może na ten nowy region pojechać. I się tam zapoznać. Ja w ogóle wziąłem nowy sojusz? Chyba wziąłem. Nie pamiętam. Randwi się nazywała. Już przypomniałem sobie. To jest Randwi.
Eivor, you have awakened. With more to share, I hope.
I returned to Asgard.
And what did you see?
I bound the wolf Fenrir, Loki's son, with an unbreakable cord. The beast was enraged by my actions. We fought, and I prevailed, but I could not kill the beast.
You visit lore and legend, things I would never have imagined to be real. Parables, yet here you live them as memories.
Every moment there was as tactile and as vital as you and I seated in this hut.
This is wonderful. Was there more?
No i dużo było, dużo.
There was a betrayal. I betrayed my friend Tyr. I stood by as the great wolf mauled him, tearing his arm off at the joint. I could have said something to prevent it, given him a warning. But I did nothing.
How did it feel?
Taki był Odyn, no.
I was unmoved by his pain. Not hateful, but I did not regret my indifference. A swig of poison that drinks like wine.
Na to już się nic nie poradzi.
Often feels this way. What else did you see?
No i jeszcze jedno.
I witnessed a final vision from the Nornir, the coming of Ragnarok. All was fire and ash, a chaos like
Rozumiem,
a
że
foul
te wizje
wind
to
from
będzie
the depths of
dodatek, tak?
Ginnungagap. But we were ready for the coming storm. 8 of us, we drank the mead, then stood and marched to our doom. And that was the end of the Nornir's prophecy.
How curious. Was there more?
Nope.
I can make sense of no more.
I see. The thrust of these visions seem clear to me. As in your first reverie, a fear of betrayal hangs upon you. Odin has seen fit to gift you with his infinite knowledge and the treasure of his experience. Perhaps his tale is a warning. The indifference he felt is a great pity. See that you do not follow this same road. To do so would risk a loneliness, a personal exile, worse than death.
I understand. Or I hope I do. Thank you, Valka.
No i tyle. Kolejne punkty lecą jak wszystko. Gdzie tu teraz iść? To jest ten taranujący sprint. Czy ja jeszcze gdzieś mogę sobie jakąś otworzyć ścieżkę? Sług łowcy. Tu niby mogę. Teraz całą ścieżkę tego zrobię, nie? Tu już dalej jest... A tu jest kolejny pasek segmentu. To idźmy tutaj, bo tu jest, widzę, pasek segmentu, który ja bym chciał odblokować. Segment adrenaliny. O. To trzeba to zrobić, trzeba to zrobić. Dobra, zadania. Essex, dobra, mamy ten Essex, 160. Świat. Gdzie to jest? A co my tu mamy? Czemu mamy aż tu dwie? Wyzwanie, doszli do kruszy, zobaczywszy jak coś spada z nieba. Aha, to jest to z tym spadaniem z nieba. No to spadanie z nieba na razie. O! Patrzcie, bo ja już tutaj przejeżdżałem przy tym Essexie. No to lecimy od razu. Jak już mamy tutaj odblokowany, kurde, ten... Ja se tam jeździłem chyba, żeby tak osę pojeździć, bo tam zobaczyłem jakiś najazd, to pojechałem do niego. Właśnie tajemnicę robiłem tak off-stream, znaczy off zagrywanie. Oj, aż ścięło, to tak ścina nieładnie. Kogo ja mam tu znaleźć? Jeszcze nie wiadomo. Zaraz się dowiemy. Ale nie jestem tu mile widziany. Jak widzę. Odszukaj Bristana i porozmawiaj z nim. Bristana. Dobra. Mogłem się spodziewać, że to będzie tam. Pan
It seems Alderman Bierskan has made this ruin his longhouse.
No zgaduję, że będzie w środku, nie?
Why is my cup empty?
Wyatt.
Because you have drunk the barrel dry?
Lord,
Ah, a heroic-looking Dane in our midst.
I'm looking for Bierstan, the Alderman of this shire.
Our lord is not at home, but his wife is receiving visitors upstairs in her usual fashion. If you speak with her, pass on that we've run out of ale.
Się zastanawiam, jak ona ich tam zaprasza.
Estrid is a good wife. Far better than he deserves.
You would say that, Adrian. You would say that, Adrian. Your wife acts like a sow in a skirt.
O nie, po prostu se siedzi. Okej. Jezu, drą się, nic nie słychać.
You! Gods will come at one cry from me!
Sheathe your
Spokojnie.
blade, lady. I'm Eivor of the Raven clan, here at your husband's request.
Another Dane. I am Estrid, wife of the Lord of Essex. As you may have heard, my lord is not at home.
A zatem pomówię z tobą.
If he's away, I'll speak to you.
Oh, that you could, Eivor, for I am sure this hall would shake with our merry wit. But your accord must be reached with him.
Aha.
You don't strike me as a meek Saxon wife.
Do you yet see an ember of my Frankish fire, Ravenwalker? Perhaps it dances in my eyes?
I'm wary of rounding up Saxons. Is your husband stolen, drunk, or wayward?
He'll be stalking the woodlands today, hunting game and ignoring the vital affairs of Essex. One such affair is why we called for you.
If I can find him, I'll remind him of his duties.
Ah, such would be a miracle. His favorite haunt is southwest of here. The lavender fields there attract the prey, God help him.
With luck, he hasn't been eaten, but I'll return either way.
O. Widziałem ten błysk w jej oku. Ja już jestem zajęty przez Randwi. Rozpoczęto wątek Essex. Brewnia z złamanych serc. Brewiarz. Brewiarz?
Patience is a godly virtue, Adred.
Dlaczego brewiarz? Ja jej będę z brewiami coś robił? On będzie bliżej. Jak raszować już tą fabułę, to raszować, nie? Zobaczmy, czy go tam znajdziemy. O kurde, ile tu tajemnic porobiłem w tym Essexie. Nawet dużo. Jakiś harfias sobie gra. No już to przebranie mogę ściągnąć. Znajdź obozowisko Bristana. Pokażcie mi tego Bristana. Okej, tutaj tu mamy.
Hunting is a fine sport, but I hope the Alderman has not become the prey. No good comes from a camp this bloody.
A co tu się stanęło się?
They were caught off guard as they supped.
Aj, karamba.
They were attacked by a beast. Something strong enough to kill the horse.
Lew albo niedźwiedź. Nie no, bardziej niedźwiedź w takich klimatach.
Some large prey left these tracks in the grass.
Coś tam jeszcze pominąłem. Co jest? A.
The remains of the hunting party. This one was savaged by a large animal.
No niedźwiedź, no.
Hunters were prey to a large beast or two. I can only hope that Bierstan still lives. Be my eyes, Sunan.
Niedźwiadek i tyle, no. Misiogi. Takie moje spostrzeżenie.
Bierstan,
Ready your weapon, or accept your fate as a feast for bears.
Wow!
Do not let them charge you.
Spokojnie.
Surrender! This is one Saxon you won't kill today.
Moja włócznia Leonidasa jest kurde mocno naostrzona na takie grube zwierzę. W dupę najbardziej boli. No i proszę.
Well fought, friend. I would not have survived this ambush without you.
You have my gratitude to stumble upon me in my moment of greatest peril. Perhaps you were God sent.
I'm Estrid sent. Your wife and the Thanes of Essex both want your balls on a blacksmith's anvil.
When do they not? You could return and report that the savage claw took me. Poor Beerstan, his exit pursued by a bear.
And make the beast Lord of Essex in your stead.
No doubt my Estrid would prefer his velvet paws to my calloused hands. So, who are you? A sellsword?
Przybywam na twoje wezwanie.
I am Eivor of the Raven clan. You hinted at an alliance for the loan of my unique talents.
Blood, yes. Let us return to Colchester at once, and we'll speak more of the delicate matter on my mind.
Delikatna sprawa.
I did not expect such a skilled fighter.
It's good I came when I did. You lost many men on this hunt.
Good men, all. They will have the proper rights and their families will be cared for.
Your people sacrificed much for your sport.
They did. There is no balm for my tortured heart.
Why did you ask me here?
Do you believe in true love, Eivor?
I have loved.
But have you truly? Has a longing burned in your breast, a sweet, lingering pain, paralyzing you with its sting?
Do czego
There's pain enough in
zmierzasz?
battle. I do not seek it out in love.
I long for it. The thrill of a fight softly won. My wife Estrid lacks fire. She is a fish out of water, cold and dead.
She showed
Oby
great passion when
śmierdziem
I
nie
met her,
śmierdziała.
keeping our thanes in check.
Oh, they love her, it is true. Some with too much devotion. And I have not been a good and attentive husband. I have always been a plucked goose in matters of love. And a piss-poor ruler to boot.
Strong must be the hand that steers the ship, Beerstan.
My hand would rather tug the catgut of a well-crafted bow. My eyes narrowing at the sight of prey.
Aye, a crown sits heavy on the head.
Then let us run wild and free in the woods as the wolves do. Live on our wits, prowl and stalk and feast.
You have a romantic way about you, Beerstan.
Do not fret. My guards will not worry you when we are together.
You must mark me if you think I'm capable
No
of
to jak
worrying.
nie, to ściągam
You built
kaptur.
your city in the ruins of another.
No, these builders are lost to the annals of time. Far advanced of the Saxon hovels of Wattle and Daub, I have ambition to build a great palace myself, with mosaics and balmy courtyards.
What stops you?
That which stops all but the most creative minds. Coin, imagination, talent.
And your people? Is Essex happy?
That is a question I never really ponder. I suppose they are. I hope they are. Alfred believes I rule like a chickless
Jak ich tak przejeżdżasz, to nie wiem, czy są zadowoleni.
He interferes.
No, he disapproves. Is that not infinitely worse? But look, we are nearing my hall. I must face the wolves at my door before we discuss your favor to Essex, Eivor.
It may be I can speed your business along.
Jakaś laska ci pije przed drzwiami.
Ready to help me fend off the spears of their displeasure?
Let them speak their woes. I'll advise you if I can.
Who is this owl, Beerstan, that twitters in your ear?
An advisor, nothing more. Here to help Essex navigate her brewing storms. Now, my dear brethren, Adrid, perhaps you will start us off. What troubles you?
You're a disgrace, Beerstan. Couldn't get a sow pissed in an alehouse. Alfred's men are crawling all over Essex.
King Alfred, yes. Though it is within his right, The constant presence of his men is certainly an issue.
A co to za przysłowie?
When the months are coldest, the mistletoe is full grown, cloaked in her winter strength.
Meaning that we should weather this? Stay strong? Yes, that's it. Not bend in the wind like stalks of wheat. And you, Wyatt, what do you say?
Your preparations for the Lammas festival. How can you think of spending so much coin when your people are starving?
Ludzie lubią biesiadować.
Often should one make an early meal, nor fasting come to the feast.
The feast, yes. The festival! This is not for full bellies, but to bless the loaf. Does that not bring us all good fortune? And Aldrich, do you yap like a she-hound as Adred does?
You know my thoughts, Bearston. The feared. How can we give men to Alfred for his wars when our harvest suffers day by day?
Do they not defend your land? You'll need all the men you can muster to fight the coming wars.
The Danes are a great threat when provoked. Those we cannot ally with, we must fight or lose our lands. There! Have I not answered all your questions?
You are a stain on this shire,
Nie wiem, czy to ostatnie nie było takie za bardzo wprost.
That's right.
Aha.
Yet still you haunt my hall. Be gone. I haven't time for your squabbling.
No, nie są zadowoleni.
That ceased their prattling. A fine outcome, Eivor. The very soul of balance.
A firm hand is all you need, Bearston. Whether on your hunting bow or on your helm.
All this talk of hunting makes me long for the woods.
Your wife awaits, Bearston. Aren't you worried some other man will drench your sheets with his sweat?
Ha! She does as she must. As do I.
You have done the impossible, Dane. Returned my errant gander to his coop.
My pettish love. Such a stormy countenance clouds the sun of my return.
Your thanes drank the ale the abbot gifted us. All of it.
Now that is a tragedy my heart will not easily overcome.
If he looked at me with the same affection he shows for hunting deer, our marriage might have survived.
I notice your love has gone sour. Was it fresher than this?
There is so little difference between love and hate. It's difficult to say where the sourness comes from.
So, what do you need of me?
Our affairs are more of heart than of state, Eivor. What little passion there was between us faded into bickering long ago.
We would have our freedom, Eivor. I from my wife, and my wife
No,
from
Viagry
Essex.
jeszcze tu nie wymyślili,
I'm
więc
too
wam nie
sharp a
pomogę.
weapon for so soft a task. Why not part and be done with it?
Oh, were I a Dane, and divorce as simple as a slit throat. But it's not so easy as that.
Explain yourselves, clear and plain, and I will do it. The poetry here is mind mud.
We had a plan, a simple plan. A woman lost and a woman found.
Some time ago, we paid a Dane to kidnap me and ferry me safely to Francia. As you can see, he did not deliver.
He was certainly thorough in other regards.
Some Norse can be quick to take coin and slow to earn it. If I give my word, it is not broken.
Could we try the kidnap again? Much of the planning is done. It would only take a more trustworthy overseer.
It should be a bold venture if we do. Loud and brash and seen by all.
During our Lammas festival, merry peasants and guards with wandering eyes.
Your return to Francia would need a swift ship, with a captain ready to leave England.
We could ask him.
I would have thought his steed and seamen spent.
Come find me in the market, Eivor. Our unwelcome guests require food and ale to soften their anger.
My wife is a gracious and attentive host, Eivor. The only thing that keeps my braying thanes at bay.
And the woman found?
A darling Maybud, Ulvida, my childhood sweetheart. I left her 20 years ago in Malden to marry my prickled pear.
20 years. Can an ember so cold be reignited?
We can hope. You must fan the flame. Find her, bring her to my lakeside cottage, and light a bonfire there. I will know to come. I believe she lived in the last house in Malden.
Ja pierdzielę jakie zadania. Tą porwać, temu znaleźć babę, którą pokochał 20 lat temu, żeby mój konar zapłonął przez jej spłonkę. Masakra. Nie spodziewałem się takich zadań. No chyba Estrid bardziej. Tak mi się wydaje. To będzie łatwiejsze do zrobienia. Tu czy tu? Nie no, tu, bo tutaj będę miał ten segment, potem sobie zjadę tutaj, dobra. Co ja chciałem? Aha, zostawiajcie łapki w górę, subujcie kanał. Widzimy się już w kolejnym odcinku. Będziemy tutaj robić wszystko. Porwanie. Konar zapłonie, spłonka rozpali ten żar. Zobaczymy jak to wyjdzie. Pa, pa.